Well, it's the end of week 37. We're on to day 6. And we're going to finish, yes, we get to finish 2 books this week. We're finishing the book of Daniel with reading chapters 10, 11, and 12. Now, this is again a continuation of the apocalyptic literature that began with chapter 7 yesterday. And again, let's remember apocalyptic simply means to unveil or reveal, in this case, God's purpose. Well, there is, again, much argument and debate over the meaning of the visions that are shared in these 3 particular chapters. And you can find books out the wazoo to share interpretations as people understand them. I've found personally that it's less about understanding the specifics as it is about understanding the general thrust of what God is trying to convey to us. And what is God trying to convey to us in this particular section? Well, ultimately, God is encouraging us that we can trust in God regardless of what's going on in the world and regardless of the conflicts. And certainly we see plenty of them in our world today. We see the infighting here within the United States as people argue over the how we treat and how we distinguish healthy practices around COVID versus personal rights, about what is right or wrong regarding abortion and women's rights to their own bodies, and self governance of their own bodies. We look at it on the international stage with Afghanistan and all the things that are going on there, as well as other trouble spots around the world. We live in a world of conflict, whether it's local, national, or even international. But what God is telling us through this is that we can always, always trust God. How well are we doing at trusting God today in the midst of the conflict and chaos that we find ourselves?